Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas, The Ranking. Now, I'm going to rank all 12 films that I watched for the 12 Days of Christmas. Try to keep in mind that this is just my opinion and how I see the films, and I do rank from least favorite to favorite. Also, I basically grade the films on nostalgia, rewatchability, and overall entertainment. So let's get started. Coming in at number 12 is Krampus 2, The Devil Returns. This one was actually probably the lowest Krampus movie that I have reviewed, the lowest rated one. And to be honest, I have seen worse. So, I mean, that's not exactly great for this film, but I have seen worse. So, yeah. But unfortunately, Krampus 2 is at the number 12 position. Coming up at number 11 is A Christmas Sleigh. Now, this is a very low budget slasher movie, and I don't know whether I just didn't hit it at the right time, but it just seemed towards the end a little monotonous. I did like the twist towards the end, but I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again. I don't know. But right now, it comes in at number 11, and that is A Christmas Sleigh. Coming up at number 10 is One Hell of a Christmas. Now, if you can get past the first hour of this film, you're golden. The last 35 minutes are pretty cool, and it's a lot like The Evil Dead. That first hour, though, it's a rough one. So try to bear that in mind. I do like the creativity that they used in the last 35 minutes. It was just getting there. So, yeah. That is number 10. One Hell of a Christmas. Okay, coming up next is Chris Massacre, also known as Secret Santa. I do like this movie. I just don't like that they brought out another one and changed the title and the cover. Yeah, I think I made my opinion clear on that in my video. But it is a good story, and it's a low budget slasher that really works, in my opinion. Okay, coming up next is actually inside of this 50 pack, and that is Trees 2, The Root of All Evil. Man, I had a blast with this movie. I loved it. I thought it was so much fun, and I wish I could rate it higher. Fortunately, or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I had some really good ones this year, so it kind of comes in here. But it's fun. It's a parody of Jaws 2, and if you guys can find it and stream it, I definitely suggest it. It's just a lot of fun. Not to be taken seriously, but it's just a blast. Okay, coming up next is 13 Sleighs Till Xmas or Christmas. I actually had a really good time with this one. There weren't as many as on the other anthology that I reviewed, but I like the quality of the stories that are on it. And when they're so short, it kind of makes the pacing go by faster. I don't know. This one actually had 14, but if you count the two twice, it's 13. Yeah. All right. Coming up next is the other anthology that I reviewed, and that is Deathcember. I had a blast with this. Unfortunately, it is 2 hours and 25 minutes. But, like I said with 13 Slaves Till Christmas, it has 27 parts in it, and they're short and they go by really quick. So, this is really good. Some of them I didn't care for that much, and some of them I really liked. So, I would recommend it. It was a very solid anthology. And it had, I do believe, Ruggero Deodato's last work. So, yeah, rest in peace. and that's December. Okay, coming up next is Await Further Instructions. Now, this one is just a mean-spirited film. Wow. It completely blew me away. Only drawback is the characters kind of hate each other, and they're a family. So I had trouble identifying with that, but other than that, I thought it was a really good film. Very inventive. Yeah, this one was a keeper. Okay, coming up next is Stalled. Now, this took a while to get into my top 12, but man, I am so glad I did it. It's so funny to watch it again. It had been a while, so I didn't really remember everything. But once I started watching it, it started coming back to me, and I just love this movie. It's hysterically funny, and it's quite gory, too. So, yeah. And that is Stalled, a zombie film. Okay, into the top three. And coming in at number three is I Trapped the Devil. Now, this one is a slow burn. If you watch my review, you'll know this. But I really like the concept, and the score of the film blew me away. Not only that, but it was really festive. It had all kinds of Christmas lights and decorations, and there was kind of joy within the madness. So, yeah, I really, really like this film. And AJ Bowen's in it, and I like him as an actor. He was in You're Next. Okay, coming in at number two, and this was very tough. My number one and number two could have switched positions very easily. But right now, number two is Fat Man. Mel Gibson was brilliant in this. I laughed hard. I thought the blood was awesome. The fight scenes were great. And yeah, Mel Gibson really did a great job with this. This will definitely be a return watch. So, and that is Fat Man at number two, which leaves my number one. And that is Violent Night with David Harbour and John Leguizamo and Beverly D'Angelo. This movie was fantastic. Technically, I guess not horror, but there are vicious kills in this, a ton of blood, and I just had a great time with it. Very similar to Fat Man. So, Fat Man kind of came and went. No one really talked about it. Violent Night didn't do as good as I thought it should, but they did greenlight a sequel for Violent Night. So, can't wait for that. And that is my number one. Hope you guys enjoyed the 12 Days of Christmas. Thank you all for your comments and for watching the videos. And Merry Christmas, everyone. Peace.